Yeah, let's do this. Let's shut this garage.
All right, so we're doing which swap?
We're gonna do the first, so Donald and Eric,
Okay.
and then me.
Yeah, you're jumping out, I'm sliding over, Jonah's jumping in.
And the process is inside arm, they help us with the strap, we start buckling, they hook the comms up.
So let's look at that, because me and you are going to be able to take our times and get buckled in. We're going to sit in the staging, so we'll be able to do all this on our own.
And as I'm doing this, they're hooking the comms and the radio up. Coming in, 100 feet out, 50 feet out. We're gonna get my hose, I'm gonna get my box. Remember, your job is say comms off. And then next guy comms back on, so I know when I have my radio I'm talking to you guys, comms are back on.
Did anybody time it? Good.
That's fucking
25.
sick.
So that's about a gallon of gas each time.
All right, comms on, go. 100 foot out, disconnect.
You're out, you're out. And if you're changing out drivers and stuff right now,
It takes 30 to 35 seconds.
Right. So at 30, stop it real quick.
What are we at?
We're at 25.
Go all the way to another 5
Yeah.
gallons, right?
Tell me when.
We're at 30 now, but we're pulling off about 35.
So,
like right
so
now.
stop.
So stop.
Boom.
And you probably have maybe a gallon and a half.
Order in which who's doing the gas. So when me and you were driving,
I can almost do gas.
Jonah's
at a
coming
time.
in.
No, I'm just helping Jafari get in, so I'm
really could
following
do
after.
gas every
I can
time.
almost do gas every time.
And then he'd get good at it, get a system down, and then somebody would take over for the
Me,
last lap.
I would pour up till Jafari helps, yeah. And then next lap, I gotta go.
So then I'll take over. I like that. You do the first 3. When I come out, I'll grab the gas can. I'll do the last 2.
About 8 years ago, I met Cowboy, and I was driving through from one of my family's races, my family, the Deegans, and they're sponsored by Monster too. I was driving back from a race, and I was like, I know Cowboy lives right here, so I just shot him a DM, and I'm in the big Danger Boy rig. I said, hey man, I'm in town, I'm cruising through, can I stop by? He sent me an address, and I was like, no way. I'm like, all right, cool, let's go. He's like, man, I gotta go to the gym you used to train at, Jackson's, and he's like, I got called in like 30 minutes, and I'm like, all right. He's like, you want to go? And I'm like, yeah. So I walk in and see like the best fighters in the world, you know. This last summer, he came out for his buddy Joe Schilling's fight at Pachanga, and I was actually rebuilding my nephew Hayden's Supercross track, and it was perfect time because he came up and he rolled in. I think he was just like, oh my God, like this is nuts, you know? And Supercross is like very precise jumps and smooth, everything's like top notch, you know? We took Can-Ams out, and I had them launch them, and like my brother-in-law and them weren't there. They were actually at a race, and I'm like, fuck, it's Cowboy, you know? Like, and I saw take the keys, you know? So he was jumping our jumps, and they're pretty big out there, and I think that was the time that he was like, man, this shit's cool. Couple months go by. Hey man, I got Can-Ams. Couple more months go by. I get a phone call. Hey man, I got fucking 192 acres out back. I just bought it. I want to put a track in. And so we go out in the Can-Am, and he's like, I want the track to go like jump down this hill, around, and then literally a mile away, he wants stuff over there too. So my mind's going, his mind's going, and as a track builder, I mean, I can just look at the land and see like, man, that would be cool there, that would be cool there. And the track's mellow, there's rollers, stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, it's cool, you know. And I'm like, I don't want to get a call from someone one day, him be hurt, or one of his buddies hurt. Literally 3 days later, calls me, hey man, we need some big fucking jump. We need some BMF jumps, man. The second trip, I got a massive 30-ton excavator, big old dozer, and started digging and digging. And I think he saw the first massive off-road truck track bowl turn that I built that like they have in the series my brother-in-law races, and this thing's steep, like NASCAR, even steeper than NASCAR. And I think he's seen that and he's just like, oh, here we go. You know, this is what I'm talking about. Like, come on. It's cool because I built it to where you can ride dirt bikes, quads, Can-Ams. You can drive a Raptor out there. You got a truck, you want to bring it? We're at the BMF 50 today, and these dudes are bringing Craigslist killers, and they're gonna launch shit, and it's gonna be hysterical, you know, like seeing these things break and whatnot. But it's cool. It's one of the coolest tracks I've built for sure. Tomorrow, I hope that everyone just goes out and has a great time. Obviously, I hope everyone stays safe, and I think everyone's gonna have fun. The track's sick. They're gonna be stoked on it, and I think Cowboys team is gonna come out on top. They got a lot of heavy hitters on their crew, so I think they're going to come out on top. I'm really curious to see how the bug's going to go, but I'm really pissed off that I'm going to have to come back up here in like 2 weeks for another week because this track's going to get destroyed tomorrow. And the track's already in kind of not the best shape because they've been ripping it. So it's going to be fun coming back up here in 2 weeks and having to rebuild the entire track. It's funny, I went to the store with Cowboy when I got up here yesterday or the day before. He's like, man, we should change the track after this. I'm like, oh, here we go.
I staked that tent down up there for you guys.
Oh, good.
What's the takes it? And you need a chair?
So, yeah, we need 2 chairs. He's got the waiver.
I don't know, we were seeing your YouTube on it, so anyway.
So, Monster Energy and Toilet Tires were my sponsors. They're 100% behind the event, right? They paid for all the tents, for all of the beverages over here. No, we're not charging for drinks, we're not charging for ignites, that's like the case of water. Nothing's getting sold in. You can't even come in unless I send you a waiver that you got to sign to get on here. Each team will get a wristband and it allows them plus one person in here to get it done.
We don't know the RVs, because that's one of the things that's trying to look. Alright.
That was a complaint in RVs?
Well, just the event, the whole thing, yeah. Okay, well, I just had to come out and respond. Alright.
You have my phone number. If there's an issue that arises, just give me a call.
Okay.
I think I'm going to be honest with you, I think you're going to be visited by state police. I think they're going to complain this weekend.
Sure.
Just so you know.
This is state right here. They're already here.
Yeah.
We're into it.
You talking about the sheriffs?
No.
But then we talked them off the cease and desist order. They were just concerned that I was charging admission here and trying to make a profit off this.
Right.
I think that was their big, because I'm not zoned for that, you know.
Right.
But we're doing everything within our own order, so we're fine.
I mean, honestly, on your own private property in America, the last I checked, you can pretty much do whatever you want.
That's how I feel until, man, yes.
You know, as long as it's not illegal, immoral, or grossly unethical.
Hey, good news is we did everything right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
God, my neighbors already complained.
I figured that.
God, it's like a house party problem we're having here.
Dude. They have those? Like, we haven't even started partying.
They had the wrong information. Like this is all paperwork for cease and desist for. They thought I was charging admission, like this was an event I'm making money off. I said, these are just my closest friends. We're having a friendly race.
You're like, dude, I'm trying to get these motherfuckers to leave.
They said if I want to make this a public event, I got to fill out this paperwork.
Right, gotcha.
She's like, the town needs a racetrack. I said,
There's nobody even here yet.
yeah,
Dude.
I know.
Oh my god.
So what we need to do is just have, when people come with new cameras, be like, can you guys just kind of
Split up.
Well, that was the thing. We were talking about the COVID thing, and I was like, you tell me on 160 acres how I can do better.
Yeah, you can't. Dude, you're good.
Yeah, you guys let 100 people into Walmart at a time.
That would tell them that, but
No. The cop was cool, and the town had. They've already talked to me on the phone once.
okay. Well,
About a month ago when I first started
I thought
making
it
this
was
track.
maybe the dust or something.
Who cares what it is? Again, what I told my neighbors last time, you should have brought this property when it was for sale. I bought it, now deal with it. Right?
I'm coming home to my lady. Still got a long way to go. I'm coming home to my darling. Still got a long way to go.
back. Fucking 1 week of partying.
We're running the Baja.
Oh really?
Yeah.
2 wheels or 4?
4. There's no absolute way I could have monkey butt for fucking 1,000 miles.
You know what I mean? 3 miles, you're like, oh, God.
I ride my dirt bike for 30 minutes, I'm like, oh, God.
I'm done.
If you can ride the Baja 1000 on a dirt bike, you got an asshole that's shaved to hell.
I try to stand most of the time, but yeah.
Did you do it on a dirt bike?
Correct, yes.
No shit.
Yeah. 14 I tried and I broke my foot.
You know what monkey butt powder is?
I haven't used it, but I'm...
You know, you're familiar with it?
Yeah.
And you never use it in the Baja? Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, I just stand up.
And the pit stop.
Wow.
It's like fuel, monkey butt powder, and you're on your way. Slap the back of that horse.
Yeah.
Just happy we picked up that cactus you ran through.
I saw that.
Oh, fuck. So sorry for that.
Dude, did you hit that?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it at?
Bro, it was...
Over here on your arm?
This was the worst one. It was like...
Yeah, I saw that.
It was...
I've had those hit me. You can't even pull them out. You're like, oh,
It was coming.
If you could write me some money, well, now baby, I'll be home.
Oh man, thanks for the teens for staying up late and partying. That was fucking cool. First of all, man, thank you guys for all getting together and enjoying the fun of building and crashing and figuring out how you guys can think you made the best car to win this. So that's cool, man. Give yourselves a hand. I appreciate you guys doing that. Thanks for coming out. It's gonna be a fucking shitload of fun. It's gonna be really dusty. Visibility is gonna be almost none, right? So we have to be safe out there. So let's talk about a couple safety things. In the event of a rollover, flip, I need 2 thumbs up. You guys, I need to know that you guys are okay. Then your pits can attack it and flip you guys back over. We have 2 wreckers out here. They're gonna flip everyone back over, right? If we don't see 2 thumbs up, we're gonna have the EMTs or the EMS go down there and assess the situation, cut them out of there, pull them out of there, extinguish the fire, whatever the case may be. But I can't have anybody else running down there. I can't have my sister and my aunt and my crazy mom running down like, get him fucking out, right? I need just the professionals to take care of it, and then we can sort it out. In the event of a fire, if our vehicle starts fire, we do not pull over and stop. We keep moving. We get unbuckled. We talk to our partner, we're both unbuckled, we're both ready to get out of the vehicle. Now we pull over and we stop, we extinguish it out, right? We jump out of the vehicle. If we pull over and stop, the flames can engulf us. So we keep moving, pull off the field, get the fuck away, keep rolling, communicate with each other, get out, right? And then we're gonna use our extinguishers, the EMS is gonna come down and take care of it. Guys, everyone here has families, everyone here is for fun, right? So there's no slamming, there's no fucking cranking, there's no taking a cheap shot. Right? There's a thing called nerfing. It's where you run up and you bump the back of somebody if they're going too slow. You give them a bump, if you have a horn, bump your horn, let them know, hey, I want to pass. They have the option of going off the track. 2 wheels have to be on the track at all times. They can put 2 wheels off and let you pass. If they do not, you are 100% okay with connecting your bumper to their bumper and now increasing their speed for them. Right? That is okay. Let's talk about timing. The race is going to start right here on my tarmac. First jump is here, second jump, and then it ties into the track. These are only going to get hit 1 time, and that's the first person hitting them. This jump right here has to be sent. All 4 tires need to leave the ground. If all 4 tires do not leave the ground, you have to circle back around, get in line, and after the last person, you go again while still under time. Fuel in the car, everyone has a 5-gallon tank. 5 gallons need to be administered to your vehicle throughout the pits. I don't care if you do 1 gallon every time you pit, if you want to do all 5 at once. If you do not use all your fuel, it's a 5-minute penalty at the end of the race. Anyone have any questions, concerns?
How are we going to do time trials?
Oh, let's talk about that. What do you guys want to do? It's going to be super dusty. And I think my neighbors are going to call this in. So, do we want to do time trials, or do we want to put 15 numbers in a hat and draw like that? And you get what you get. Draw? I'm with it. So we'll do that after everyone checks in. Anyone else have any questions?
I know some of the jumps have a little sign where you can go around. Is that an option or is that not?
That is not an option.
Okay.
No.
So what is the penalty?
The penalty for going around the jump would be 5 minutes.
If you go up and over it, no
matter what, it's no penalty.
You can roll them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
That's fine. This is the only jump that needs to be sent. You can roll the jump if you want, no problem.
Now, what's our penalty on the couple of cars that aren't $1,000 cars?
So that's what's going to happen now. Everyone's going to go over there. They're going to live the cars, and one person from each team is a representative, and we're going to discuss what we want to do to fix those cars, or what we think needs to happen for these cars to fix. And I'm not in charge. Ricky is, so I'm just a participant like you guys. So I have no overall say in anything. We meet together and say, hey, Cowboy, your fucking truck has this, and this is not okay. And I say, okay, well, how do we fix that? So,
Spread out.
Yeah. Is that a copper? Race time sound good to you guys? Line them up right here and take the cart and let's get a big line. We're gonna start on 10-second goes. So we're here at the BMF Ranch running the first annual BMF 50 miles on my custom-made one hell of a racetrack. I was there, they said the cops will probably be coming by. They haven't shown up yet. Fucking hopefully they don't, but yeah, we've seen the helicopters out flying this morning. I don't know what that was all about, but we're about to find out. All right, man. We wish you luck. Thank you. Be safe out there. This is crazy.